I see you?
You can just be a ghost.
I'm sure there's one here.
Yeah, there would have to be, surely. My name's Heidi Kenyon. I'm a visual artist working in sculpture, installation, sound-based work, and more recently public work. So one of the pieces that I'm most proud of is the Street of Love for Paul Kelly Lane. Public art is really important to a city because it can engage with people on a lot of different levels. You know, sometimes there's that sense of things that look cool that, you know, people might stop and notice and take interest in. But there's also placemaking that happens on a bit of a deeper level that gives, you know, the kind of characteristics of the city. I chose to focus on this use of the word love, or the way that the word love was used in different lyrics. The reason that I was drawn to that as a concept is, I guess, thinking about the way that he is a storyteller and his kind of honesty and vulnerability and complexity. That I was driving to my boyfriend's house, who's now my husband, still partner, on Christmas Day, so first Christmas with his family, and the song How to Make Gravy came on the radio. But I got really, you know, wrapped up in the narrative, and so when I rolled up at the house, I was still overcome with emotion and crying and like trying to explain to, you know, my future mother-in-law that it, like I was totally fine, nothing had happened. So I was thinking about how I would do this, and it felt a little bit strange to just pick a typeface, or I couldn't think of, you know, a particular typeface that would necessarily speak to each of these stories. So I thought it would be good to work with friends and family and get sort of samples of handwriting at night time. I think because they're light boxes, you get that kind of flow-on effect, and with the moons, you know, going from waxing to waning, that's a lot more present than it is in the daytime. I think, you know, if people are just kind of making a beeline or on their way to somewhere in the city, they might not notice those bits of lyrics in the middle, but I wanted there to be some visibility that something was going on. I love that this project in particular is highlighting musicians that a lot of people probably wouldn't even realise were initially from Adelaide. You know, we've had a great history of music and contemporary practice in Adelaide.